The infamous LongBeachClubNatureHotel, Didim. Where do I even begin? I'm still trying to process the avalanche of disappointments that befell me during my ill-fated stay. As I stepped into the lobby, I was immediately struck by the drab ambience that permeated the air. It was as if the hotel's management had consciously decided to suffocate any semblance of warmth or welcoming atmosphere. The decor, if you could even call it that, was a mishmash of outdated furniture and faded colors that seemed to whisper, "We don't care about your comfort." I should have known better, but I ventured forth, hoping against hope that the rooms would redeem this lackluster introduction. Oh, how naive I was. My room was a tiny, cramped box with a bed that felt like a deflated balloon. The bed sheets, I'm convinced, were older than I am, and don't even get me started on the minibar, which was as useful as a chocolate teapot. It was as if they expected me to survive on stale air and broken dreams alone. The restaurant, if you could call it that, was an exercise in culinary masochism. I ordered what I thought was a simple chicken dish, only to be presented with a plate of congealed, fatty meat that seemed to have been cooked during the Clinton administration. The all-inclusive buffet was a sadistic joke, featuring a rotating selection of bland, lukewarm dishes that would have been rejected by even the most basic of food critics. And don't even get me started on the entertainment, a lone, mournful keyboard player who seemed to be suffering from a terminal case of boredom. But of course, the piece de resistance was the private beach, which was little more than a patch of sand littered with cigarette butts and broken glass. The sunbeds were an affront to human dignity, with rusty frames and worn-out cushions that seemed to have been salvaged from a dumpster. And the drinks, let's just say I'd rather drink from a stagnant puddle than subject myself to their watered-down, sugary abominations. Now I know what you're thinking. Perhaps I'm just being overly dramatic, that I'm expecting too much from a 4-star hotel. But let me tell you, dear reader, I'm not asking for the moon here. I'm asking for basic human decency, for a semblance of effort, for a hotel that doesn't seem to be actively trying to crush my spirits. And yet, despite all these atrocities, the management had the unmitigated gall to act as if I was somehow being unreasonable, as if my very presence was an inconvenience to them. When I brought my concerns to their attention, they responded with a mixture of indifference and hostility, as if I was somehow attacking their own personal integrity. So, dear friends, let this be a warning to you. Avoid the LongBeachClubNatureHotel, Didim like the plague. It's a soul-sucking, spirit-crushing.
The landscape of businesses surrounding the LongBeachClubNatureHotel in Didim. It's a disheartening picture, frankly. It feels like stepping into a parallel universe where customer service went to hide and value for money simply evaporated. It's as if a collective sigh of disappointment hangs in the air, a feeling I've absorbed after meticulously examining what guests have experienced. These aren't isolated incidents. They paint a consistent, worrying portrait. It feels like a carefully constructed illusion, a stage set designed to part tourists from their hard-earned money. It's a frustrating feeling, like discovering your favorite childhood toy was made of cardboard all along. Let's start with the markets. The Didim Carsamba Pazari, the market. It's presented as a vibrant local experience, a chance to mingle with the culture and snag a bargain. But what it is a masterclass in, let's call it, optimistic trading. It seems a recurring theme is produce that's seen better days, carefully hidden amongst the acceptable items. Like a game of fruit roulette, where you're betting your stomach against the vendor's honesty. Review after review mentions unripe, or frankly asterisk rotten fruit and vegetables cleverly tucked into bags. It's not about a low price, it's about ending up paying more because half your purchase goes straight into the bin. It's disheartening, it's like they're actively trying to sell you disappointment. And the prices, forget bargains. Multiple reports indicate inflated costs compared to even the nearest supermarket. A lemon costing almost double the price at a well-known chain store. It's almost comical if it weren't so infuriating. There are also tales of inflated prices for goods that are asterisk identical to those found online, sometimes even from the same retailer. It suggests a deliberate attempt to prey on those unwilling or unable to shop elsewhere. Beyond the produce, there's a palpable sense of unease. Reports speak of a chaotic atmosphere, a lack of security, and a feeling of being watched. Some have described the enforcement officers, the Zabiter asterisk, as more akin to intimidating figures than protectors of the public. It raises unsettling questions. Is it a genuine market or something else entirely? A staged performance designed for unsuspecting visitors? The lingering question, is it safe? I feel a shiver just thinking about it, imagining families unwittingly walking into such an environment. Moving on to dining, and the Family Door restaurant offers a particularly peculiar experience. It's positioned as a steakhouse, a place to indulge in quality meat. But the reality, based on a significant number of negative accounts, is far from it. A clear pattern emerges. A restaurant geared heavily towards English-speaking tourists, where prices are fluid. The menu is a suggestion, it seems, not a contract. Ordering a large pizza can result in a mysteriously inflated bill, with the size changing depending on who's taking your order. It's a subtle manipulation, a chipping away at your trust. It's as if they believe tourists are walking wallets ripe for the picking. Even more concerning are reports of food poisoning. Several guests have fallen ill after dining there, attributing their sickness directly to the restaurant. Descriptions of flies swarming the food, dirty surfaces, and an overall lack of hygiene paint a grim picture. The owner's response, apparently they don't know how to remedy the fly problem, is astonishing. It's not a problem to be solved, but an accepted condition. It feels deeply disrespectful. It's like they're saying, we know it's dirty, but what are you going to do about it? And then there's the fish. Apparently it tastes sad. A reviewer described a shrimp dish consisting mostly of vegetables and a hefty price tag to match. It's a classic case of style over substance. A beautiful presentation masking a disappointing reality.
Cad Bistro and Restaurant presents another layer of concern. Here, the complaints revolve around food hygiene and questionable service. Multiple reports highlight food poisoning after consuming pizza, suggesting a systemic problem in the kitchen. There's also a disturbing account of being actively asked to leave while a child ate a burger purchased from a neighboring fast food chain. Apparently, bringing outside food onto their premises is a cardinal sin, despite the fact they weren't actively consuming anything from the bistro at that moment. It's a strange, petty display of control. Other complaints center on inflated prices, inconsistent pricing, and a general decline in standards since a change in ownership. A reviewer recalls a coffee served in a chipped cup and a refusal to honor previously advertised prices. It feels like a gradual erosion of quality.
In depressed, innocent Georgian girl voice, speaking slowly with pauses. So I look at area near LongBeachClubNatureHotel, Didim, you know, for tourists who just come 2 weeks, not stay forever. And I find bad things like why people do this. First, currency exchange shops near LongBeachClubNatureHotel, Didim, they look nice, you know. Sign outside, good rates, but no, one man there, locals say he is famous for cheating. You give him money, he give you less, or he hides some. Tourists don't check, they trust. Then they go and sigh asterisk money is gone. Maybe they notice at hotel counting, then what, cry, argue, too late. Man just laugh, say mistake, but no mistake, he does always, and still open, still cheating. Why then some souvenir shops, you know, near beach, near LongBeachClubNatureHotel, they say handmade, local, but no. Same cheap things from somewhere else, price too high. Tourist buy happy, then see same thing next shop half price, feel stupid. Maybe throw it away or keep, but sad, shop owner doesn't care, new tourist come tomorrow. And taxis, oh you think meter is on, maybe not, you ask price before, good, but some they take long way, you don't know streets, you just see meter go up and you pay. Then you find out it was short walk. Small sad laugh but too late. Why people do this? Tourists just want nice holiday near LongBeachClubNatureHotel.